That is so true. I usually would be like, fucking shitting bugger.
Booger?
Or bugger shitting ass.
Neville Longbottom! I have to
Look at
say.
him, he's so cute. I love this, it's so true.
Does every UK student bring their own car door to school?
Not usually, I think his car door fell off. I can't remember what happened in that episode. Oh.
Where did they get these pictures?
Yes.
Do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
You can go first.
Well, first of all, the UK debates, just from the picture chosen, seems very cordial. That's Joe Biden, our current president, and Donald Trump, our former president, yelling. To be honest, I think no matter what side of the political spectrum you fall on, you look at the American debates and think they're an absolute mess.
They're actually quite entertaining. They get very heated.
Well, yeah, like for a lot of people, the debates, they say that it's not even really about the actual issues. It's just about like the performance that you can give, looking like the stronger person, or if you can get a really witty remark in, that's something that is going to virally spread out from the internet and give you more exposure. It's just a lot of yelling, cutting people, mudslinging.
So it's not necessarily about like talking about their policies, it's more like who's gonna look like the better person overall.
Right.
UK debates are just, it's just funny to watch because they're just such a mess. Like, well, our current UK Prime Minister,
But the man on the left, Boris Johnson?
Yeah, the guy on the left. If you watch the debates, he basically doesn't know what he's saying and it's just kind of like, and then he gets asked a question, doesn't actually know how to respond. So our debates are kind of more like that and more like them putting across their policies. Maybe they'll throw a few snidey remarks at each other or that kind of stuff, trying to get one up on each other, but most of the time it's just them being a mess and not being able to respond to questions. And Jeremy Corbyn was also no better, however, not as bad as Boris Johnson.
Yeah, I feel like in the Trump-Biden debates too, if you looked at the factual policies that they give, I don't think that you could say that either one did a great job of saying what they were supposed to.
Wait, what?
This feels like British humor.
I'm confused. Wait.
So this is the Boston Tea Party on the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Okay, do you know the Tea Party? Not the thing that came from like the 2010s, like the political party. So originally, back when the US was still a colony of the UK, you had a tax on tea. However, we as a colony were not given representation in British Parliament. So there was this whole thing like, no taxation without representation. One of the things that they did is the kind of American revolutionaries, they dressed up as Native Americans, hence the headdress. They went onto some ships that were in Boston Harbor, and they took all of the tea and dumped it. And it was like the British company or British West Indies Company or something. They lost tons of money, but it was kind of one of the first revolts that the American revolutionaries had.
A waste of tea, but with good meaning behind it.
The UK was not very happy about it.
Yeah, I can imagine. We love our tea.
Well, that's why Americans started drinking coffee, actually. Because we were a British colony, of course we drank tea, and like British mercantilism, like they wanted to, create a market. But after we started doing this and revolting against the tea tax, we looked for another way to get our caffeine kick, and that's how Americans started drinking a lot more coffee.
Hey,
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You don't learn about the Boston Tea Party?
Nothing about America. Oh my gosh, he looks so majestic though.
It's a bald eagle, of course it's
no,
majestic.
I'm talking about the pigeon.
Pigeon!
He looks so majestic. I'm actually proud of our little pigeons now.
Yeah.
He looks so cute.
It's got a nice wingspan.
That's a pretty clean pigeon actually.
I've never seen a real bald eagle, so I think it's actually an endangered species, or it was. Ooh. But symbol of America, bald eagle.
Yeah.
What is your actual national bird?
Probably the swan. I'm not really sure.
You don't learn
Our
this stuff in
national
school?
animal is like a lion, but bird, I'm not sure bird-wise. I guess it must be geese. a goose or a swan because of the queen, but I'm not totally sure.
Wait, the queen's symbol is a goose or a swan?
So they are protected under the queen's rules. You're not allowed to kill them.
You can't kill a goose. How do you get like foie gras?
I guess they get it from France. I don't know.
I mean, like, we have eagles on like our coinage in America.
We have the queen on our coins.
Oh.
But we also, like, our actual crest has a lion and a unicorn. But the unicorn is like a representation of Scotland. So I think like the lion is our general animal. Oh, when they, yeah. So they will like shoot people with water, like the water cannons, you know, if people are like protesting or whatever, instead of guns. Because especially policemen, they don't carry guns in the UK, they carry like batons.
Wait, they don't have guns at all?
No. Actually, nobody, I guess apart from the military.
Criminals have, like, is there like gun violence?
There's a lot of gun crime, especially like the city where I went to university had the highest gun crime rate in the UK. And that's just mainly like gangs. I have no idea how they get their guns. In general, I don't ever feel not safe in regards to guns. It's more like knives. People will mug you with a knife rather than like holding a gun to your head.
Okay, it's a little bit more fair.
This is still scary.
I mean, no, it's still scary, yes. Yeah, a lot of people have guns.
You don't even need a permit, right, in some states?
When I was young, you didn't need a permit. I'm from kind of the countryside where people do a lot of hunting. And so I have been shooting guns since I was like 5. Like, my dad would just take me out into a field with like a target, and we'd like target practice, or he'd take me hunting.
Really?
Yeah. But there are people like this that just have like tons and tons of guns.
Is it like a hobby, or is he gonna use it, go out and shoot people? Who knows?
Well, I think there are obviously ex-military people, but then there are also like collectors. Then there are other people who actually don't trust the government. So they're kind of, if their certain amount of rights are stripped away, they are willing to fight the government if need be.
So the only way to fight the government is with violence?
That is what a lot of people in America think.
Okay.
It's like kind of like the final kind of insurance. If you want the power to be in the hands of the people, they have to have the weapons to fight against it. That's the rationale that some people have. That is not necessarily my personal political views, but yes, I would agree with this, Jel. The guy in his underwear? That was pretty funny.
Oh, the one from the school? Yeah. I really recommend you to watch this TV show. It's literally one of my favorite shows. I think it's 3 seasons, 6 episodes each.
Okay.
And it's just, I've watched it like 10 times.
Really?
Yeah, it's so good.
Today we compared UK and US memes.
If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you very soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.